Hi there YouTube, Mr. Gladiator here. We're looking at Milk Run Monday, but it's a special end of month, so we're actually matting up Cairns and Darwin today, instead of the usual Sydney and Melbourne. So we'll be popping over between those two cities. We'll be using the call sign Jetstar 925 from YBCS to YPDN. In the Jetstar A320. There's some payload, probably won't use that much cargo. Dropping that to a 1. Cool, so 20-minute contingency time, that's plenty. Go ahead and do a quick find for the route. That came up all kinds of wrong. So we're going to go ahead and use the one provided by the website here. Cairns J61 Dumav Q91 LE Q23 Darwin. From the Cairns VOAI. There we go. Go ahead and compute that flight. I see it's gone with Tyndall as an alternate. Send that to vatsim. And we'll take a look at some of the details down here. We are going to be using the FSlabs, so we have the ability to do the extras down here. Zero fuel weight will be 54,107. And the fuel on board will be 9855. It's going to go ahead into the aeroplane and stick all those numbers in. The heck? Hang on, what's going on there? Cool. Right, so we're going to go options. Going to go to payload. Going to go ahead and chuck in the zero fuel weight, 54.1. And returning out to the fuel, which will be 9855. Yeah, I've got to connect all these things up too. Turn to the menu and turn that off. Let's get some power on in. Actually drop the batteries of them. Cool. And send that off to vatsim. Plan is set. And we are there on vatsim now. Just bring it in. I was expecting a bit more traffic than that. Yeah, there's 1777 over there. No one on the domestic at the moment. Apparently there's meant to be 4 people, maybe they've already gone. No, they're still on the ground somewhere. 9:21. One just took off. Just adjusted the pedals a little bit, giving them more travel in the middle. Which means it'll have to be like, that's one, it's a breath right there. Well, we'll see how it goes. See, what was our estimate there? Okay, options. Payload, there it is. Center of gravity is 25.0. Your fuel weight 54,107. And fuel 9,855. Cool, that's set. We can get the flight plan up from here. Not yet. Cool, there it is. We're going to do the initialization once we get some things out of the way here. JST 925. Send a request on that. Didn't like that. JST 925. Okay. Not sure why it's not bringing that up, but after the third attempt or so, after we've done some things here, we might just need to input the entire flight plan manually. We'll open some doors. Yeah, I'm stuck in the flight plan. So it's going to be YBCS / YPDN. Cost index is 25. Cruise level is 3860. 380. And the top climb temperature there, minus 51. Okay, zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight there is 54.1. Center gravity 25.0. Block is 9.8. 481. Talk about wind. Average is headwind of 19 knots. Flight plan is Charles Sierra, Cairns. And from Cairns we take the Airways J61. Dumav DUMAB. And Q91 LE ALEEE. Oops, a second. And Q23 Darwin, Del November. Inserted. Cool. Let's drop the disco there. So let's look at some charts for Cairns. We have a runway here that is 3,196 meters. Should be in that range there. Airport elevation is basically sea level. And for the rest of that we may need the ATIS, which is on 1311. Frequency. Okay, according to the text there, it's Cairns Information Oscar 1033. Wind 360 at 6. Twin H1010. 6 knots. Temperature is 27. QNH was 1010. Flaps will be flaps 1, no any ice, and runway is dry. Takeoff weight. Yeah, 63,842. There's the details. We have V1 of 139, rotating at 141, V2 at 142, and the flex takeoff range is 58. Before we chuck those numbers in, I'll have a chat to the tower. They're on 124.9.
Negative, we don't need a backtrack, Darwin.
Darwin 1, clear for takeoff runway 33, assigned right, heading 360, contact Cairns approach of 118.4 after departure. Have a nice flight.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Darwin 360, and approach of 1184 after departure, runway. Thanks for that.
Foxtrot Zulu, continue approach runway 33.
Head back of electric at home. So I'll turn off the barking noises.
Foxtrot Zulu, turn downwind now 33, you'll be clear for land shelter.
Cairns Tower, Jetstar 6, so again 925 is requesting clearance to Darwin.
Sun 925, you are clear to Darwin via flight plan route and to departure off runway 33, maintain 6,000, squawk 1321, and departures Cairns approach 118.4 brave. Australia Zulu land runway 33.
And just 9025, cleared to Darwin via Cairns, Cairns to departure, runway 33, initial climb 6000, squawk code 1321, departure is 118.4.
925.
Squawk code 1321. Initial climb is 6. And that's it.
Cairns Tower, JQ 118, requesting clearance to Darwin.
Star 118, you are clear to Darwin via the flight plan route and speed march off runway 33.
Cool, so going V1 139. Rotating at 141. E2 142. Flex is 58. Take a look at the checklist. Down the bottom there we've got a flap of max trim of 25, which is almost a full 1, so we'll call it up 1. And set. Flight plan Cairns departure on 033 and to Cairns. Someone's making some noise out there. Close the old window. Closed until it's got a red line. set. Heavy coming up. Straight on the flap. Parameter set, flap is open. Okay, let's have a chat to the cap. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. My name is Trent, and joining me on the flight deck today is YouTube. We'll be flying you across to Darwin today, and the flight that takes us over the Gold Cafeteria. We'll be departing in a couple of minutes. Just got the last items of luggage coming on board at the moment as we speak. Flight time today looks to be about 2 hours 22 minutes. Just a couple of minutes we'll be pushing back. The captain and crew will be coming through the aircraft with some safety messages, so do ask that you pay them your full attention, as aircraft do vary across the fleet. Anyway, thanks for flying with us on Jetstar Australia. I do hope that you enjoyed the flight, and we'll certainly enjoy serving you guys in the back there. Anyway, we'll be getting busy in the flight deck in just a little while, and I'll let you guys in peace. So we'll catch you guys in the air with a little bit more information about arrival to Darwin once we're on the descent there. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Okay, let's run that checklist. Cockpit preparation complete. Gears, pins and covers are removed. Signs are on. ADRS is nav. Fuel quantity is set 9.4. Takeoff data is set. Reference is not yet set. Let's double check that data again. It was on 1011. 1011 is set. Okay, beacon can go on. It is. And thrust lever is idle. Parking brake is set. Currently have ground on 1217. Door closing. FU on the bleed. And external power coming up. Good, we're ready. Before we do push back, we'll have a look at the departure. As Cairns 2 departure. I believe it's runway vector. There's no left-hand turns, so we have to be runway heading or to the right. We'll get that off the tail once we have it.
Cairns ground, TAA
nose to the right.
Radio check. Last station calling spec call time. TAA 466. TAA 466, I read you 5 by 5, sir. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Roger, 5. So,
Cover that ground, we're just waiting on clearance.
Through Cairns
Just a
Tower.
minute.
Sorry, so again, you're requesting IFR clearance? To where, sorry? IFR clearance to Darwin. Not a problem. Unfortunately, I don't have a flight plan for you. If you can submit that, there it is. Give me one moment, and I'll pick up the fuel plans for you. Thanks, TIA 466. Roger, I forgot to hit the file flight plan button.
Cairns ground, Jetstar flying at 25 with information Oscar gate 19, ready for push.
Sorry, last station calling, say call sign only.
Jetstar 925.
Jetstar 9 at 25. Push and start approved.
Push start approved, 925. There, ground, we're ready for the push and we have the clearance, ready to go. Parking brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
And TIA 466, clear boarding mid.
And we're cleared in and start. AP is on the bleed.
TIA 466, go ahead.
Start switch sets of ignition.
TIA 466, you are cleared to Darwin of the conduct plane ramp. I maintain
Start into number
5,000. Going to be a Charlie Sierra 2 departure, runway 33, squawk 1314, and departures with Brisbane Centre.
How's that not?
What was my departure? What was that departure? CIA 466, the departure is a Charlie Sierra 2 departure, runway 33.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross track.
Foxtrot India Zulu taxi via Alpha to the VAIP. Yeah.
Engine 2 is available. Let's go for engine number 1.
Ground TAA 466, roger, maintain 5,000.
Engine 1 set to start.
Plan, waypoint Honda. Way 1314. Yeah, 466.
Parking brake is set.
Set parking brake.
Cairns ground, TAA 466 to push back and start. Yeah, and 466, stand by on the push. You've got a Jetstar A320 behind. Roger.
Sounds a little bit like us. We're in there, Jetstar A320. Select flap 1. Offset checks.
Left is clear. Right is
Cool.
clear.
Copy that, you're cleared 6 to connect, have a good day. Anti-ice is not required, ECAM is checked, pitch trim should be set for 1. Pitch 1 up set. Rudder trim is 0, before takeoff checks, flight controls. Flight controls, I need to go to normal. Plug to the right, plug to the left, coming. There is pull forward. And aft. Rudder. Great rudder. To the right. Yeah, it's going to be like that all day, isn't it? Oh, so that goes. Flight instruments checked. Briefing confirmed. Flap setting is all set. Flap 1. These speeds have been set. So we got ATC and the memo. Cairns garage at star 925 is ready for taxi. Information. That changed. Papa.
It's 9025, taxi via Charlie 4, Bravo to the Bravo 5 holding point for runway 33.
Taxi to runway 33 via Charlie, Bravo, and so Bravo 4, Bravo 5.
Cairns Tower Toll Express 108 on the ground, request taxi.
It's Bravo 4, I assume.
Well, the first 108, g'day, taxi via Alpha to the Alpha 4 holding point for runway 33.
Alpha to the Alpha 4 holding point, runway 33, Toll Express 108.
Well, this is 108, will you take an Alpha 4 departure off runway 33?
Yeah, I certainly can take the Alpha 4 departure of 33. Toll Express 108.
Yeah, and the 466, push and start approved. Roger, push and start approved. CAA 460.
Cairns ground, velocity 512, request airways.
Okay, flaps set.
What's the 512? You are cleared to Darwin via contemplate ramp. Climb maintain 6,000. It's going to be a Charlie Sierra 2 departure, squawk 1361, and departures on center on 118.4.
Cleared to Darwin via Conda, planned route, maintain 6,000. Cairns 2, departure runway 33, squawk 1361, and departures 118.4, velocity 512.
What's the 512, thanks. And FedEx 108, contact tower now on 124.9.
One two four nine 108, thanks.
It's going to change it.
It's 925, contact tower now 124.9, okay.
124.9, Jetstar 9025.
And 466, amended flight, and I'll get you to the initial 6,000 clearance, thanks.
Roger, 6,000.
Had 2 rudders going sometime. It's a bit better. That's more like it. I was flying a different aeroplane the other day and it wasn't responding to FSUICP at all.
Cairns ground, CAA 66, taxi or runway 3.
TN 466, taxi via Charlie 4, then on to Bravo to the Bravo 5 holding point, runway 33.
Roger, taxi via Charlie to runway hold runway 33, CAA 466.
VAIP needs to come down. That's set. Okay, train ND on my side. Clock set. Cairns Tower, Jetstar 9025 is ready at runway 33.
With 925, contact tower now 124.9.
So that 124.9. Didn't search. Departure 1184. Cairns Tower, Jetstar 9025, holding short and runway 33 ready. And view is off.
Cairns Tower, JQ 118, ready for pushback and start.
Correct set.
JQ 118, contact Cairns ground 121.7.
Contact ground, JQ 121.7, JQ 118.
Cairns Tower, Jetstar 9025, holding short 33, fully ready.
Toll Express 10, clear for takeoff runway 33 right. Assigned right heading 360, contact Cairns approach 118.4 after departure. Have a nice flight.
Okay, we're heading 360 after departure and runway 33, cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 9025. Park and brake disconnected. Seat the group. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure.
Jetstar 925, that takeoff clearance wasn't used, that was for Toll Express 108.
Brake set. Okay, with that we're holding short of runway 33, Jetstar 9025.
Toll Express 108, we're clear for takeoff, runway 33, heading 60 after departure, and we'll contact Approach Airport. Thanks, 108.
Where's this invisible guy? Ah, there it is. I just meant to give a positive control for aircraft that I just called you, like hold short runway 33, instead of nothing at all and then give a takeoff clearance to someone else. There's the comment. TN behind us is meant to be a 727.
And Falcon Golf Kilo Bravo joining you business crossing runway 33.
Golf Kilo Bravo, g'day, clear, packet, clear traffic pattern range runway 03.
With a cleared visual approach runway 33, Golf Kilo Bravo. Tower Golf Kilo Bravo, final runway 33.
Just on 925 behind the arriving beach band 60 line up behind.
Yeah, the inbound Metcraft line up behind the runway 33, Jetstar 9025.
Tower Golf Kilo Bravo, good terminal clear to land.
Golf Kilo Bravo, sorry, clear to land runway 33, report vacated.
Little land 33, Golf Kilo Bravo.
400, 500, 600. Yeah, it's a good 10 seconds before I landed. Teeny tiny airplane. Parking brake is released.
Golf Kilo Bravo, clear the active.
Golf Kilo Bravo, contact Cairns, Cairns ground 1217, bye.
Ground 1217, see ya, Golf Kilo Bravo.
Okay, brakes set. Lights on.
Jetstar 925, please take off runway 43, assigned right heading 360, contact and approach 118 decimal 4 after departure. Have a nice flight.
Heading 360 airborne, runway 33, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 9025. Brakes released. Setting flex. Flex set. God, what the heck? That was a response to neutralized controls. I think we had one engine spool up first. That's set.
Against WOAI forces.
Last station, say call sign only, please.
JA466.
100 knots.
1046 behind the passing A320 line
Rotate.
up behind.
Roger, line up and wait.
Positive rate, you're up. Still not getting equal thrust out of both engines. Okay, it's gone the other way.
Final approach runway 33.
Final equal.
New Zealand 361, continue approach runway 33.
184.
New approach runway
Set.
33.
Line plus set. Should be.
Central 98, expect the localizer approach runway 33. Localizer approach 332, 198 Delta. Sol Express 108, civil navigation position 25 miles northwest of Corso, check 1200.
Resume your navigation, Hull Express 108, thanks.
At some point, let's get it all apart. Cairns approach, Jetstar 9025, heading 360, climbing 6,000 out of 3,800.
Jetstar 925 departures on the 5 climb forward 180.
Climb level 180, Jetstar 925. 180 set. Straight into flaps. Holding on flaps.
Cairns approach, it's 932 with you at 7,000, descending 5,000.
Jetstar 932, Cairns approach, runway E3, expect to localise them. Maintain 7,000.
Continue your approach, expect to localise and will maintain 7,000, Jetstar 932.
Cairns approach, Toll Express 128. Some kind of autopilot issue there. That's why we sort of descended, 8,000 feet or something. I think we're all set now. We're back up with the climb.
Toll Express 108, copy. Jetstar 925 to left heading 240.
Okay, we're going to do something else here. That should be thrust climb.
Jetstar 925 to left heading 240.
No. So again, the that instruction, Jetstar.
Jetstar 925 to left heading 240.
Heading 240, Jetstar 925.
Equal 98 descent 7,000.
7,000, 198 Delta.
Okay, gonna try one at a time. That one's not clicking anymore. Okay, that might be there.
Jetstar 925 is in navigation position for 8 miles to the east of Condor, check your Condor flight plan route.
Check right, Condor, flight plan route, Jetstar 925. Cross climb set. 8,500 feet to get to cross climb.
Jetstar 932, descend 6,800.
Down to 6,800, Jetstar 932.
Yeah, through 10,000.
Jetstar 932, clear localizer approach runway 35. Sorry, 33.
Clear localizer approach runway 33, Jetstar 932.
After takeoff checks. Then the gears up, flaps are up, packs are on, and our reference sets down.
Okay, approach GAA 466 with you, white level 6, sorry, 0.
GAA 466 departures within the 5 climb forward 180.
Roger, climb 180.
Jetstar 925, contact center 120.455.
Contact business center 120.55, Jetstar 625, second up. 120,557. Brisbane Center, Jetstar 9025, climbing through flight level 145 for 180. Brisbane Center, Jetstar 9025, climbing 180 through flight level 155. Brisbane Center, Jetstar 9025.
Jetstar 925, Brisbane Center.
Jetstar 9025 is climbing through 17,500 for level 180.
Jetstar 925, Brisbane Center, thanks. Climb to flight level 30. Just if you were trying to call us, my apologies, it seems to be 40 issues back again.
Yep, that climbing flight level 380, Jetstar 9025.
Georgetown, currently 4,000, climbing to flight level 100, tracking direct to Barber.
Golf Whiskey Foxtrot, thanks. Not yet identified, and you'll be outside the controlled airspace until you just get a little bit closer to Munga. Once you get near there and you're identified, I'll give you LS clearance to transit through the set. Golf Whiskey Foxtrot.
Brisbane Centre, give a Toll Express 108 to flight 150.
Toll Express 108 Brisbane Centre, good evening. And Toll Express 108, just confirming flight level 150, is it for you this evening?
That's it, that's the cruise this evening.
Toll Express 108. Jetstar 921, contact Brisbane Centre now on 133.70.
Brisbane Centre, TAA 466 with you, flight level 180.
Tango November 466, Brisbane Centre, good day. Continue climb to flight level 320.
Where's that climb? Flight level 320.
Roger, just give us 2 seconds, we'll try and sort that out, please.
And the Brisbane Timber 400.
Station calling Brisbane Centre, taking call sign.
91.
Darwin 1, Brisbane Centre.
Centre line 1 would make that as flight deck product.
Station just vacating the flight deck, taking call sign.
Line 1.
Line 1, copy. Just call me when you're back, please.
We'll call when we're back for a month.
Yes, just on number 2-1. We now have territory sensor on vPilot.
Contact Jim on 133 decimal 7 step.
133 decimal 7 step.
Golf Whiskey Foxtrot, Brisbane Centre.
Golf Whiskey Foxtrot.
Golf Whiskey Foxtrot, just for available passing.
Passing 8,300 feet, copy.
Golf Whiskey Foxtrot, you clear to enter controlled airspace on track from Farmer to Runner and maintain flight level 10. Correction, maintain those. Link 483 Delta.
Brisbane
That's
Centre.
483 Delta. Link 483 Delta, just a radio check, thanks. 483 Delta, ready to leave flight. Radio 3 Delta, cheers.
Brisbane Centre, AA 466.
466, go ahead.
So I need to leave the cockpit for about 20 minutes. Is that okay if I just log off and then I'll log back on when I come back?
Yeah, that's fine. Just say again the call sign.
TA 46.
Roger. You can remain logged on and climb to the cruise altitude. You can just expect a late handoff to the next controller when you get back.
Roger, thanks sir.
Centre, velocity 512, tracking direct copter and climbing flight level 180.
Velocity 512 Brisbane, Centre today. Continue climb to flight level 340. Climb flight level 340, velocity 512. Express 108, what is your arrival plans for Townsville this evening?
Toll Express 16, stand by 30 seconds while I just grab up the ATIS. Toll Express 108, we would be looking for maybe 01, probably visual circuits, and then, yeah, visual approach off runway 01.
12 Freight Express copied. You can track for the Townsville NDV, correction, Townsville VOR, and then make a visual right-hand circuit runway 01 and report establishing yourself on the arc. Actually, do you want the arc or do you just want a visual circuit?
Visual circuit's probably easy to be honest, 108.
Toll Express 108 copied. If you track direct Freddy for the arc, you can make a base, right base, correction, left base for runway 01 from there.
Yeah, roger that. We've got the NDB in there now, so we can track that, and then once we get near, do the left-hand circuit, and we can report when we're on the finals, if you would like.
Toll Express 108, sure, it's up to you, that's no worries at all. Resume our navigation, you are 80 miles to the north-west of Townsville. Track to the Townsville NDB and report ready for descent.
Roger that, we are tracking the NDB now, and we'll report when we're ready for the descent, 108, thanks.
Brisbane Centre, Qantas 25 with you. Qantas 25, Brisbane Centre, very good evening to you. Cross 25, start clearance, advise ready to copy.
We're ready to start. Cross 25.
Cross 25, Hendo 7, arrival runway 33 with a Conda transition. Maintain flight level 370.
Say the transition again, please.
Conda transition.
Hendo 7, arrival, come to transition for runway 33, cross 25.
Queuing $483.
Queuing $483.
When ready, descend to 7,000.
When ready, 7,000, queuing $483.
Golf rate 108, when ready, descend to 8,000 and tell QNH 1012.
1012 and when ready to send 8,000, Toll Express 108.
Queuing $483, vacated flight level 2, flying 0 to 7,000.
Queuing $483, thanks. Can contact approach now on 118.4.
118.4, good night. Queuing $483.
Brisbane ship.
Brisbane Centre 1123 with you.
1123, Brisbane Centre, good evening. Climb to flight level 360.
360, 1123.
Chat with Arden about going flying in. Driving with 4.
Five. Are you ready for descent?
Brisbane Centre 117 Friday.
Sorry, Toll Express 128, can you repeat that last call for us?
Well, Express 108, that wasn't for you, just MO1. Break, Qantas 25, just your estimates for the top of the descent, please.
Top of descent 0937.
12 freight 10,
That's funny.
just confirming
Qantas 25, the actual Matt Chilton.
you're tracking for the Townsville NDB at this stage.
That is correct. Express 108.
Well, Express 108, just looks like you're around about 30 miles to the right of track at this stage. Suggested heading to get back on track for yourself at the moment is 145 degrees, and that'll put you over the top of Townsville, 75,000.
Just at 5,000, and yeah, we had a slight mishap with the autopilot there, so it just took us off course. We're back on it now, so yeah, we'll just send down 5,000 to Express 108.
Fueling 9921 Delta, Brisbane Centre, g'day. Climb to flight level 240. Qantas 25, just for your arrival into Cairns, just might need to take you right of track to avoid crossing traffic for your descent. Just advise when you are 5 minutes to the top of the descent.
We'll go, we'll report 5 minutes for the descent. Qantas 25.
Brisbane to Boeing 1 is back in the flight deck.
Boeing 1, thanks. You can contact Brisbane Territory now on 133.77.
Right, over the 133.7, 132.7 Belmont, no.
Traffic.
Didn't expect that. What's happening here? Climate there, that's gonna get interesting.
Freight Express, there's no sort of reported IFR traffic at Townsville this stage.
Seatbelt signs on.
Radar control services terminated, cancel stop on the ground.
Copy, no reported IFR traffic on the ground.
That's Q of 25
we'll contact
as
you
well.
on the ground and
Yeah.
Western Star Watch. All Express 108, thanks, and we'll remain Express.
Qantas 25, would it be possible if I could step you down instead of taking off track?
Sure, I'll go. Qantas 25.
Qantas 25, descend at flight level 330.
Flight level 330, Qantas 25.
Velocity 512, Brisbane Centre. Velocity 512. Velocity 512, there's a requirement for you to maintain correction to reach flight level 340 by 2 full track miles to run to Andy.
We will increase our climb rate and reach 34
0-24 miles, Andy. Velocity 512. Velocity 512, thanks very much for your hand, man. Cross 25 requirement to be at flight level 30, 5 miles post Andy.
Flight level 330, 5 miles past Andy, Qantas 25.
That was Qantas 25 that just passed us.
Hopefully that'll work.
Qantas 25 is one of the world flight simulators. In fact, it's the original world flight simulator, built by Matt Shield, not far from Baystate Airport, in a place called Chipping Norton, in a trucking accessories factory, Gold Highway. It's a Boeing 747-400, full motion simulator on a platform. It's powered by hose rods and moves around. World Flight has been running since the year 2001, so it's 15, I think. Yeah. It's been going quite a while. Raises money for the Royal Flying Doctors, the people that decide to donate and fly with the crew, or provide air traffic control in their massive control room, which is set up like a TATS system. And yeah, all that money goes off to the Royal Flying Doctor Service, which provides medical services to remote communities out in outback of Australia. Places like we're flying over right now. Really well done. So yeah, for far more friendly.
Brisbane 791 was back with you earlier. Brisbane 10 seems to have disappeared.
So Boeing 1, that seems to be the case at the moment. He is there. 113.7 is the frequency, and I'm sure he'll pop back up for you soon.
Alright, we'll just wait on him. Bye-bye.
G'day, brother. Foxtrot India, climbing through 14480.
Bravo, Foxtrot India, Brisbane 10, g'day, climb the flight.
The next to Gullop over there, YKOW, is...
1260, and could you just give us the bearing of
Kawanyama
and
Airport.
direct to Zamal, Bravo, Foxtrot India.
So there's one flight today from Skytrans.
Bravo, Foxtrot India, just stand by one.
So spell it, Kowanyama.
Quest 25, thanks very much for your help then. Not a moment too soon.
Yeah, we're just getting traffic warning on CCAS now, actually.
There was separation assurance, I'm sure.
Yeah, we got him inside.
We're off to 512, yeah, we had that traffic showing at 800 feet. There was something said there, I didn't quite hear it. Velocity 512, I was just saying, we had that traffic, the Qantas 25 traffic showing at 800 feet below us. I was trying to have a joke. You're not compounding the fact that it was dodgy. We shall never speak of it again. Be appreciated. Yeah, Qantas 25, just for information, I am actually showing you a 339 at this stage, so just might be a bit of an issue with what you're reporting out of the aircraft.
Yeah, copy that. We got standing 2H, but yeah, not sure what's happening there.
It's alright. And Qantas 25, just when you're ready for your further descent, just can.
Qantas 25.
Just 925, contact Brisbane Centre on 133.7, g'day.
Yeah, Brisbane Centre 133.7, Jetstar 9025.
Centre, velocity 512, we're looking for about 10 minutes off frequency. Is that going to work out all right at the moment? 512, that's fine. Velocity.
Lead 4, no worries. Time identified level 310.
310, press 4, optional.
Another one coming the opposite direction. Cool. Check 712.
Just 921 transfer to the
I think just 921 is going to have to take back this one to Northern Airport, and we don't have a working FSinn on board.
Just 921, no worries. Can I just confirm your last waypoint that you tracked to is Egg2 or IFTA?
Our last waypoints that we can track to are Janus or Lardo.
Just 921, just stand by with me.
Brisbane Centre, Jetstar 9025, flight level 380.
Just 925 today.
like a FedEx, have a livery there. Let's see what they are. Here it is, FedEx 74 777.
Richmond 720 when Team Paul does this.
Clean 194 Delta. Clean 194 Delta, contact Business Center on 1208855.
120.55, Series of Julie 194.
Do you want to spec out the weather? So Darwin has weather at wind 320 at 6 knots. So I think we're on 29s most likely. Temperature 31 degrees and Cabernet. It's a 3-knot crosswind with 5 knots on the head.
Building 1, Stockton, development.
Ready to copy going 1.
Building 1, Stockton is a Victory 4 Alpha arrival for runway 29er. When ready to send flight level 240. Venture 4 Alpha, arrival for runway 29, when ready to send 240 Diamond. 43217, could you send 29,000, Darwin 7H1008.
Descend 9,000.
The Gulf of Carpentaria. Great.
This is 921, when ready to send to flight level 190, expect vectors final for Waypoint and Jen.
When ready to send to flight level 190. Expect vectors from Janus Waypoint, jet start 902.
Brisbane Center, Red 1123 with you.
Red 1123, g'day, this is enough.
Facebook dinging along there. And a phone call from probably a scammer. Pick up the phone, say hello, count to 3. If they haven't answered, it's time to hang up.
Santa, good evening. Qantas 212 is with you at flight level 140 and climb flight level 160.
Qantas 212, g'day, then I climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Qantas 212.
good old internet just dropped.
Velocity 54, clear to the just 93 on it.
Particularly just on 927, just coming up on flight level 180.
Just on 978, and it's on flight level 370.
On flight level 370, just on 927.
Good evening, Golf Romeo 516, passing flight level 170, passing 180. Golf Romeo 516, today looking for next time flight level 370. Flight level 370, Golf Romeo 516.
Contact you on WOAI.
921. Break velocity 217 and 8,000.
Then 8,000, what's 15?
And velocity 217, you can contact Orbx now on 13484. Just 921.
Quiet on the radio there. radio range somehow. Ah, 2 aircraft coming straight at us. Just 923. We also had American 401. No, that's not American, that's ANSAT 401, 767, just on top of it. Bit of a dead spot as far as frequencies are concerned. We're not actually getting contact with the he's out of the FSinn ATC. He's actually online, but can't see him. There's that cluster of jets that just went past us. Well, since there's absolutely no chance that we'll get a call from ATC at the moment, that's not on text, I'll just jump off the back and be back with you in about 5 minutes.
Station calling Vegas. Current 1830.
Minus 212, request flying flight with flying share.
Station calling Vegas.
Santa Qantas 212, request flying flight level 350.
Qantas 212, pilot and flight 350.
Climb, maintain amended flight level 350, leading flight level 330, Qantas 212.
Groot Island, GRWTE EYLANDT. The Dutch name. Let's drop back into range.
Brisbane Centre, Qantas 1422 is with you, maintaining flight level 360.
Station calling taking
Qantas 1422.
Qantas 1422, g'day Brisbane Centre.
Cool. There's Roger.
Brisbane Centre, Qantas 1422 is requesting 10 minutes out of the flight deck.
Close 1422, true report.
Roger that, Qantas 1422, cheers.
Boeing 137.
BM Center at the Qantas 391 with you.
Qantas 391, good day, British Center, Consular in 330.
Flight level 330, Qantas 391.
Brisbane Centre, CAA 466 with you, flight level 320.
Station calling, taking Goodman.
TAA 466.
TAA 466, just verify your level.
Currently at flight level 320. I say again, 320.
TAA 466, you're identified. Your start current is a Z2 4 Alpha arrival runway 29er. When ready, descend flight level 190.
What was the start clearance, or which one?
TAA 466, that's the Z2 4 Alpha arrival for runway 29.
Roger, runway 29er. Descend to level 190 when ready.
Just 925, start clearance available.
Brisbane today and North 264. We're on the ground at Bachelor Airfield. We are IFRC Darwin at 4,500.
North 264, today this is Senate Floor 4372. No report outside traffic at the airfield.
Four 372 copy traffic will report airborne 264.
Just 925, you want to speak to me?
Yes, 925. 925.
Just 925, your star current is a VEG24 Alpha arrival for runway 29er. When ready, descend to flight level 240.
Go clear the Fed proof for Alpha arrival. When ready down to flight level 290. Flight plan, arrival, 1029er, less. Which one, X-ray Yankee? Zero. And VEG for Alpha. Ready, so VEG down to Itza, Sari, Lapa, then into the others. Runway 29. Missed approach, just straight ahead to 3000.
Brisbane, have a good evening, 11475, Denver, Aussie 1475, on climb to flight level 180.
Killing 921 Delta, go just in a break, Aussie 1475, climb to flight level 330.
330, Aussie 1475.
Animals 264 is airborne, passing 2,300 for 4,500.
Yeah, that was Tony Ralph that just went past. His last
Airlock
Darwin.
264, verified score from Mali, copy that is fine.
Tony in Golf Romeo 516 is another Golf 19.
Talking.
Ah, that's Golf Romeo. Right there. 737.
Airlock 264, we can confirm that we are squawking. Charlie.
Brisbane, Center Mountain.
Airlock 264, you're going to fly you pitch to Darwin via plan route, maintain 4,500.
Oh, so that is 1340.
Darwin 5 planned route 4,500 and North 264.
Brisbane Centre, just 1020 with you, maintaining flight level 180.
Okay, another silent S. I'm kidding. Information is hotel. This is approach runway 29, wind 3008. Temperature 31. QNH 1009. Okay, so the QNH there, 1009. Temperature 31. Wind 3008. And MK. Position. Position is 209. And we'll be on the full config, which puts us on VAIP or 139. Landing at 134. Tyndall over there, Tyndall Catherine. And diverging off the you can see that the aircraft there that's 900 feet below is actually somewhat offset to our right hand side there. Only a few miles, but still enough to make a big difference. We're not tracking directly over the moon. Righty, so let's brief. We're going to be doing an ILS approach into runway 29. That will probably be ending up into a visual approach. So, at this stage we've been cleared the vector arrival, which chucks us through those waypoints that we've already got in there. It's a Sabre. Sabre, Surrey, Lapa, into the ILS. ILS inbound course is 268 degrees and frequency is 109.7. Minimum is 290 and our decision height is 209. And that's been set. First approach is 3,000 feet straight ahead as directed. And there's no circling to the, I guess we call that south-west of the field, beyond 2.5 miles. Minimum altitude outside the approach corridor is 3,000. Once we do land, we're looking to come off on probably Bravo 2, would be the best. Probably have an aircraft on Echo 2 waiting to cross the runway. Come on. We do need to vacate to the right, and we'll go straight into the terminal. And we should be looking at to gate probably 5, maybe 1 or 2. Top of the descent's coming up. What's that? About 100 miles. Okay, continuing through that brief, our runway is 3,354 metres long. We'll be coming out about 2/3 through. We're using Orbx low lead range. Just going to do a quick recycle of vatsim. Make sure everything's cleared out.
Yes, so nice.
Tower or approach. Notify receipt of Darwin handling permission. Hotel. Darwin handling permission. Hotel. Expect instrument approach. Runway 29er, wind 3. Degrees magnetic edge. North. Visibility. Temperature 31. Dew point 2. Pascals. Departure frequency 134 decibel 1. On first contact ground, tower or approach.
On flight level 390, Golf Romeo 590.
This is 920, get over to that.
Brisbane Center, Class 390.
Class 390, go ahead.
Brisbane Center, Class 390, you wanting me to stay on a heading of 290?
Class 390, from your present position, are you able to track direct to DUNAV plan route?
Brisbane Center, standby. Brisbane Center, corner 390, I'm able to track direct to DUNAV if that's easy for you.
Kind of 390.
Okay, looking at the descent. Let's get that nice and quick. A couple of minutes out. Time 51.
Vision Tower, just 1020, requesting flight level 380.
Just 1020, climb into flight level 380.
Thank you, climb flight level 380, just 1020.
Last station calling, taking 2 1871, thanks.
Not that we're going into the sun today, but there's that. And also these.
Clearance 1871.
That's another one down.
London 34 Foxtrot, your Cypress is a Cody 6 Alpha arrival, Conda transition at runway 15, but when ready, descend to flight level 180.
Priscilla, Jetstar 925 is leaving, flight level 380 for 2 minutes.
It's on 925.
There's some weather radar to scan for a little while. Nothing much, you can pretty much see the ground, a couple of little scattered bits, but nothing major. Yes, of course, that no indication of rain, so it should be okay. Terrain around Darwin's pretty flat.
Route 1123, Darwin's available.
Route 1123, ready to copy.
Route 1123, Darwin's is a VEC 4 Alpha arrival for runway 29. When ready, descend to flight level 190.
I'll train on my side.
VEC 4 Alpha for runway 29, when ready, 190, 1123.
G'day, Bruce. This 920 here. Are you just wondering if there's any altitude which has lower headwind? Currently we get 31 knots of headwind. Shady.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. We're beginning to set at the moment into Darwin. We should be arriving there in about 20 minutes or so, and we'll probably have you at the gate about 10 minutes after that. Thank you again for flying with us on Jetstar Airways and our Airbus A320 service from Cairns to Darwin. Hope you've enjoyed the flights. We are looking at the weather over in Darwin at this stage. The temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. A little bit of scattered cloud, but nothing really major. Certainly no rain at the moment. And wind is about 12 miles an hour, 12 kilometers an hour out. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft as we prepare for the arrival. So you do pay your attention to them as they get the aircraft prepared for a safe arrival into Darwin at this stage. We'll be coming in up from Darwin from towards the direction
Preston, Pentagon Velocity 787 with you, currently passing through
travelling straight over into runway 29. Once again, thanks for flying with us on Jetstar Australia. I hope that you do fly with us in the future when you do decide to travel again. And I hope you enjoy Darwin. Cabin crew, please bear the aircraft for the
5920, just confirming your walking mode, Charlie.
I believe I'm supposed to know Charlie, Roger.
Chorus 5920, do not have your radar at the moment, stand by.
Not a break low set, let's do the
correction, g'day, and
top of the
on the ground at Bathurst Island Airport, request to Darwin,
okay, briefing is completed, ECAM is checked, swing on seatbelts at 20, and barrow will be set 100.
In on 260, walk 4362, and no right traffic, that's started.
NDA and decision height has been set, and engine select CLV.
4362, copy the traffic, and 126 to report airborne.
Present Center, Jetstar 9025, maintaining level 290, requesting level.
This 920 space descend to 9000, balance 281010.
Yeah, 9000, QNH 1010, Jetstar 925. 9000 feet set.
TA 466, descend to 9000, balance 281010.
10 hectopascals. Departure frequency 134.1. On first contact with ground, tower, or approach, notify receipt of Darwin terminal information, India. Darwin terminal information, India. Expect instrument approach, runway 29 300.
Brisbane Centre, N of 260, airborne, passing 1,800 for 5,000.
N of 260, identified time 5,000 and track direct to Darwin.
Climb 5,000, track Darwin, plane route in 260.
Brisbane Centre, quarter 6258, review climbing 262, 310.
Station calling, please again, your full time.
Quarter 6258 review. Today, region 24, the ground at Tyndall, bursting up open to Darwin.
Region 24, squawk code 4360, report MyTrafficX Tyndall.
4363, I'm just walking, I'll see you in, yeah.
For the 5920, can we request follow 390 just to see if the wind across the river?
I'm going to select LS on my side.
Cross 5920, can't give you 390 due to your direction of flight. I can give you 360 or 400.
We hear 400. It's fine. This is 5920. Am I through flight level 400? This 5920?
Cross 5928 firm, higher end of flight level 400.
Thank you. I'm in flight level 400, 6920.
One 341 will be our next.
Okay, she's on 5350 radio check.
Cairns 375 is on.
Thank you.
Center Qantas 212.
Qantas 212, go ahead.
Yeah, Qantas 212, don't know, quite know what went wrong there. I think you get a TCAS done.
That's it, crew.
Qantas 212, can you please walk 4355 and road?
Yeah, Qantas 212, Roger. We're just taking evasive action to avoid traffic.
Okay, this is not going as expected. Our FMC is not allowing us to go to flight level 400. So I think 360 is flight level 360 for now.
Qantas 5920, was that 360 or 38?
Flight level 360 for Qantas 5920.
Qantas 5920, the crews did maintain a better flight level 360.
That's 59.
Qantas 212, just seeing what's your radar there. I sent you a current position.
Yeah, Aussie 212, we're just
Centre Qantas 390.
Qantas 390, go.
It was just Centre Qantas 390, you just lost separation between me and myself and another aircraft. I'll have to divert.
121, passing through 3,000.
Qantas 121, g'day, identified, climb flight level 170.
Climb flight level 270, Qantas 121.
Qantas 121, just confirming that's flight level 170.
170, Qantas 121.
Total approach, Jetstar 9025, descending 90,000, information India.
Jetstar 9025, hasn't handed you off yet, contact centre 133.7.
133.7, Jetstar 9025. Let's fly straight over Darwin.
Climb to 360.
390, yeah, I was just about to do that. Climb flight level 360.
Climbing 360, Qantas 390.
Brisbane Centre, just
Just 182, go ahead.
Brisbane Centre with you at flight level 320, 33 nautical miles east of Bruce.
Just 118, you're identified for us by 320 at the moment.
Sorry, Centre, can you please repeat that last bit?
Just 118, so just confirm flight level 320 and currently tracking waypoint of Bruno.
Roger, tracking to waypoint group, Thailand, at flight level 320.
Jetstar 9025, maintain 90,000.
125 descend through 8,000.
8,000 9025.
Velocity 512, left flight level 360.
Station calling, thank you for that.
Velocity 512.
Velocity 512, speed descend through 9,000, down to QNH101.
Descend 9,000, QNH1009, velocity 512.
Just 925, connect Darwin approach now, 134.81 today.
104.1, Jetstar 925.
Brisbane Centre, red 1123, leaving 360 for 190.
Total approach, Jetstar 9025, 8,000. We'll require about an extra 10 track miles to make this happen.
Jetstar 925, g'day, descend 3,000, runway 29 and expect us.
10 3000, Jetstar 925.
Dragon 11, squawk mode challenge.
Dragon 11.
Dragon 11, squawk 2044.
Darwin Centre.
Dragon 1-1, identified climb flight level 180.
Level 180, Dragon 1-1.
Air North 260,
Right,
can
check.
start, turn left heading.
Seatbelts are on.
090.
Barrow set 1010. Injector set.
Cancel
Selected.
start. Okay, yeah.
Lane checkers
090,
cabin crew is advised. Auto throttle is on speed and it can.
Qantas 443, cancel speed, turn right heading 100.
Okay, I'm just going to pull a little brake here.
Heading 100, Qantas 443.
Try hard enough, I'll get below the light zone.
Qantas 121, contact centre on 133 days and 7.
Contact centre 133.7. Qantas 121.
Approach mode is selected. MCVU. About to pop into the final approach.
And just 925 clear ILS, runway 29 report established.
Head on this 29er and we'll go jet south after 925. Take flaps, part 1. And landing gear out. Get it stabilised, I'll take it from here. My aeroplane. Speed brake arm. Flaps 2. Flaps 2 set.
Air North 260, descend 3000.
3000, Air North 260.
Runway is in sight. Suck flap 3. Flap 3 set.
$2,500.
Check. 1 dot high. Select flap full.
Air North 260, turn right heading 195.
Flight director off.
Right 195, Air North 260.
2,000.
Check. Crosswind from the right. Flight side capture. Yes, 925, not sure we called it, but we are established.
Just 9025, contact tower. Okay, hold on, there is no tower. Just 9025, clear to land, runway 29.
Runway 29, clear to land, just 9025.
$1,000.
Configured and stable.
North 260, turn right, heading 255.
500, stable, continuing, and clear.
255, North 260.
400. 100 above.
Just 925, contact tower 133.1.
So after the go
Minimum.
around after that.
$100.
100 feet, passing, we are moving.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10,
Dragon 11,
5,
sensor 133.7.
133.7, Dragon 11.
And North 260, cleared ILS, runway 29, report established.
West. Clear the ILS, runway 29, will report established, North 260.
Reverses out. Manual braking. 1331.
North 260 established, runway 29.
North 260, contact tower on 133.1.
Contacting the tower 133.
1331, sir.
Darwin Tower, g'day, North 260, we're on finals for runway 29.
Hello 260, Darwin Tower, g'day, continue approach.
Darwin Tower, Jetstar 9025, vacated 29 on Bravo 2.
Jetstar 9025, taxi by Bravo 2, still by.
Bravo 2 to the bay, and Jetstar 9025. Transponder goes off. Better radar off. Big lights off. And the strobes. AP coming in. And we're on to gate number 2. Or 3 or 4? What's over there? It's 4. Yeah, I might get number 4.
North 260, we're on short finals. Nano 260,
Airplane
runway
check.
29
Type is
cleared to
directed. Spoil disarmed. AP was started.
Runway
Radars
29
up.
cleared to late, Airport 260.
Parking brake set. Yep. Don't go any further than that. Okay, APU is on the bleed, and we can shut down. Disarm doors. Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross-check.
Airport 260 vacating on Bravo 2.
Can't handle aeroplane. Yeah, north. Okay. It's a fair child. It's like yeah, Metro 4. Probably coming up from somewhere very remote. Cool. Engine shut down. I'm gonna go over and open some doors. Okay, brake fan is requiring that, and we can actually take off the parking brake since we have the chocks on. Now 31 degree air at Darwin. Oh, there we are. Cairns to Darwin on vatsim. Don't know if I can get to do that. Up here on the top end. So I hope you enjoyed that flight. I certainly did, apart from a couple of little technical issues such as the throttles. Still have to work them out. Our rudder seems to be under control today, which is pretty nice after I did a few changes to it. Continuing to do that, but I think I figured out a technique now where if I've got a right hand crosswind, I just know it's coming. So what we do is we drop the rudder as we touch the nose wheel down, and then we reintroduce it bit by bit. That seems to be a little bit better than keeping the whole rudder in as you touch down, because it's a little bit fluttery. But with that technique, I think I can nail a few landings. As far as the takeoffs are concerned, getting both throttles to match their position, at the moment that's not happening. Like literally, when I'm getting up to the CLD thrust up here somewhere, that's perfectly even as far as my actual physical throttles are concerned, but as you can see, this one's way forward. So I need to find the spot where they are exactly the same space, but that's taking ages. As you saw, it took me to about 8,500 feet before I was able to get there. Back into the climb big cap. You can actually change how that responds. You can do menu options. I think the controls on page 2, around there. Thrust levers. It's a 2 lever, reverse on the stick, and big 10 cylinders. So there's number 1. See its thrust position as you push it forward. This one actually never gets all the way to 1.0. So obviously that still needs to be sorted out. I'll do that as time progresses. It'd be nice to have 2 throttles that have actual click spots in the actual throttle. That product doesn't exist for under $3,000, so that's something else we need to move on. One day, if I decide to actually build a A320 or an A330 cockpit, maybe that'll happen, but that's decades off. External power set. Shut down the APM. Navs are off. Beacon goes off. Cool. Let's run the checklist. Securing the aircraft. Actually, the parking is APU bleeders on. No, it doesn't have to be on anymore. We'll shut it down. Engines are off. Seatbelt signs are off. External light service required. Fuel pumps are off. Parking brake and chocks are on. ADRS is set. Oxygen off. APU bleeders off. Where's the exit lights? Can go off. Reverse braking. We'll leave it on. And APM battery are set. Actually, can you take the battery off now? There we go. So that's us done in the A320 by FSlabs. Hope you enjoyed that little flight. Certainly did. It's nice to get out to other parts of Australia that we don't often get to. Unfortunately, that pack seems to see Sydney and Melbourne as basically all of Australia, and places up here in like Darwin and Cairns are just kind of neglected a little bit too much. Perth is probably even worse off, but Perth doesn't even have scenery. This one obviously does. You have this great scenery by Aussie scenery, and you can see very nice ground underlay, great detail in the buildings, and it's completely free. You can download this for free. You see the links below, or if you're just listening, go to Aussie scenery. Just Google that and you'll find the Darwin scenery as part of the full package. Anyway, so we'll log off now that everyone's doing silly things and running into buildings and buying planes in the car park. So this is Musical Aviator signing off. Catch you guys next time.